Are you looking for the best ice cream makers? In this video we will look at some of the best ice cream makers on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1, Cuisinart Ice 70 Electronic Ice Cream Maker. Cuisinart was one of the first companies to popularize electric ice cream makers for home users, and the company continues to improve the product offerings. This one makes a whopping 2 quarts of ice cream per batch, and has a simple control panel with an LCD screen that's easy to read. If you can't find the Ice 70 model, the Ice 60 model offers the same design and functionality without the built-in automatic timer. There are settings for ice cream, gelato, or sorbet, which control the speed of the mixing paddle. The time is automatically set for each option, but can be adjusted manually. When time is up, the machine automatically shuts off. The unique gelato setting is a standout for our product tester due to its slower churn, one of the hallmarks of genuine gelato. The lid has a removable cup for measuring up to 1/2 cup of add-ins, and when the cup is removed, there's a handy hole for pouring those ingredients in. The 2-quart freezer bowl should be refrigerated overnight for the best results, or store it in your freezer so it's ready to go whenever you have that ice cream craving. This item, Cuisinart Ice 70 Electronic Ice Cream Maker, Brushed Chrome Ice Cream Maker with Countdown Timer. With countdown timer, the Cuisinart Electronic Ice Cream Maker makes 2 quarts of ice cream in just 20 minutes. The machine includes a lid with ingredients spout and integrated measuring cup, a 2 quarts freezer bowl and an improved paddle for faster processing time. The housing is a sleek brushed chrome with a simple LCD display with push pad settings for ice cream, gelato or sorbet. It's also great for making frozen yogurt. The machine even features a countdown timer and shuts off automatically. Includes full instructions and a selection of recipes. Manufacturer's 3-year limited warranty. Measures 9.7/LX8.6/WX13.2/H. At number 2, Cuisinart Ice 21R Automatic Frozen Yogurt, Ice Cream, and Sorbet Maker. Cuisinart is a trusted brand when it comes to ice cream makers, and they have a model to meet every budget. The Ice 21 model may not have all the bells and whistles of some of the brand's higher-end models, but it's fully automatic and promises to deliver quality homemade ice cream in 20 minutes. The process is simple and designed to be mess-free, for which several people have given it positive reviews. The double insulated freezer bowl means you don't even need ice to churn a batch of ice cream. This model has a smaller capacity, 1 1/2 quarts, than some of Cuisinart's other models, so be mindful of batch size when you're following recipes. A few reviewers note that they've had to scale some recipes down to fit this bowl. The freezer bowl must be completely frozen before you begin your recipe. Before freezing, wash and dry the bowl. The length of time needed to reach the frozen state depends on how cold your freezer is. It is recommended that you place the freezer bowl in the back of your freezer where it is the coldest. Be sure to place the freezer bowl on a flat surface in its upright position for even freezing. Generally, freezing time is between 16 hours and 24 hours. Shake the bowl to determine whether it is completely frozen. If you do not hear the liquid within the bowl moving, the cooling liquid is therefore frozen. For the most convenient frozen desserts and drinks, leave your freezer bowl in the freezer at all times. Use the bowl immediately after removing from the freezer. It will begin to quickly defrost once it has been removed for the freezer. At number 3, KitchenAid KICAOWH Ice Cream Maker Attachment. If you already have a KitchenAid stand mixer and don't want to add yet another appliance to your kitchen, this might be the ice cream maker for you. Compatible with both tilt head and bowl lift style mixers, this ice cream attachment consists of a freezer bowl similar to the Cuisinart model and a dasher that spins just like the paddle attachment for the mixer. The 2-quart bowl should be fully frozen for 24 hours before use to ensure that your ice cream freezes properly. You can store it in there to make sure it's always ready to go. and keep it toward the back if possible where temperatures are coldest. Keep in mind that if your kitchen is warm, this bowl will warm up fairly quickly and start to sweat, so it's not a bad idea to keep a kitchen towel underneath to catch the drips. A batch of ice cream should take about 30 minutes to churn. If you prefer a harder, scoopable consistency, you'll want to freeze the ice cream before serving, but soft serve fans can enjoy it directly from the freezer bowl. One drawback of this model is that there isn't an automatic shut-off like some of the dedicated machines have, so you'll have to keep an eye on it while it's churning. The one inconsistency our product tester experienced while using this attachment is when freezing different flavors of ice cream. Her plain vanilla batch never progressed to fully frozen, so it had to be put in the freezer at that point. Two other flavors ended up with a creamy, whipped soft serve texture. Regardless, all batches were evenly mixed and ended up delicious. Even if you have trouble with freezing, the mix will eventually freeze and still taste good, she says. At number 4, Breville Smart Scoop Ice Cream Compressor. If you're ready to get serious about making ice cream, this might be the perfect ice cream maker for you. Yes, it does come with a steep price tag, but it also has quite a few benefits. The 1 1/2 quart ice cream maker contains a compressor, just like a window air conditioner, that freezes the ice cream while it churns. That means you don't have to worry about freezing and refreezing a bowl between batches. The other benefit of this model is that it has 12 specifically calibrated settings for different levels of softness. You won't end up with rock-hard sherbet or gelato or soft serve when what you really want is a scoop of vanilla that will hold its own in a root beer float. A pre-cool setting preps the machine to start churning immediately, and internal thermometers make sure the temperature stays just right. Our tester highlights the softer to harder option, which lets you choose softer ice cream or harder sorbet instead of a one-size-fits-all setting. The only downside is there isn't a slower churn setting for gelato. Keep in mind that this investment piece takes up a lot of room, so it might not be ideal for those with small kitchens, and the compressor makes it the heaviest ice cream maker on the list at a whopping 30 pounds. At number 5, Cuisinart Ice 45 Ice Cream Maker, Soft Serve. Mix it in. While most of our ice cream maker picks can dish up a decent soft serve, this machine excels at it. Plus, it has a few bells and whistles that make hosting an ice cream social even more enjoyable. The soft serve maker is fully automatic and can make 1 1/2 quarts of ice cream, or about 10 to 12 servings at a time. Like the other Cuisinart model on our list, you will need to freeze the inner bowl before making your soft serve, which means if you want to make 2 different flavors, you'll have to have 2 different freezer bowls. The best part of this model comes when it's time to serve up your ice cream. It basically turns your kitchen counter into an ice cream parlor with a cone holder that fits both flat-bottomed wafer cones and pointy sugar cones. To serve, simply press on the lever just like you would a commercial soft serve machine. You can also add in your favorite toppings and mix-ins thanks to the 3 dispensers on the side. Finally, once you're done dishing up your soft serve, this model is easy to clean with a removable drip tray. Just be warned that it is a bit on the heavy side at 15 pounds, so you'll want to be careful when moving it around. Professional quality soft ice cream, yogurt, sorbet and sherbet is now available right at home, with the Cuisinart Mix It in Soft Serve Ice Cream Maker. Not only does it make everyone's favorites, but with 3 built-in condiment dispensers, it makes them extra delicious. Just a pull of a tab sends sprinkles, chips and other mix-ins down the chute to mix right into frozen desserts as cones or bowls are filled. Operation is fully automatic, simply pour in the ingredients and turn the dial.